Welcome to our class. Today we are going to discuss the topic is inert pair effect. This effect is observed in 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th group elements. The 13 group elements are called as boron family. 14th group elements are carbon family. 15th group elements consist of nitrogen family. 16th group elements oxygen family. The general electronic configuration of boron family is Ns2 Np1. The general electronic configuration of carbon family is Ns2 Np2. The nitrogen family is Ns2 Np3. The oxygen family is Ns2 Np4. Yes, number of electron in valence shell is 2 plus 1, 3. The number of electron in valence shell in carbon family is 2 plus 2, 4. The number of electron in here 3 plus 2, 5. In here 4 plus 2, 6. So number of electron in valence shell of boron family is 3, carbon family 4, nitrogen family has 5, oxygen family 6. The maximum oxidation state in boron family elements can shows plus 3. Number of valence electrons equal to number of oxidation states. The maximum oxidation state in carbon family element can shows plus 4. In nitrogen family can shows plus 5. Oxygen family can shows plus 6. Maximum elements in boron family has the maximum oxidation state is plus 3. But the post-transition heavier elements has stable oxidation state is plus 1. Most common oxidation state in boron family is plus 3. But the post-transition heavier elements has the stable oxidation state is plus 1. What is post-transition heavier elements? Boron family, down the group, boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. Boron has the atomic number 5, aluminium 13, gallium 31. Likewise. So the in front of gallium, it present D block elements, the zinc metal in D block elements that has the atomic number 30. So the gallium present in next to the transition elements. That's why it called as post transition elements. From gallium to this part is a post transition heavier elements. The post transition heavier element has two oxidation state. One is plus 3, another one plus 1. Likewise, indium has oxidation state plus 3 as well as plus 1. Thallium also has plus 3 and plus 1. In boron family, from element boron, aluminium, gallium, indium and thallium, down the group, plus 3 oxidation state decreases, plus 1 oxidation state increases. Plus 3 oxidation state decreases, plus 1 oxidation state increases. Boron has the stable oxidation state is plus 3. But down the group, see a post transition heavier elements like thallium has two oxidation state. One is plus 3, another one plus 1. Plus 3 is less stable than plus 1. Thallium has stable oxidation state is plus 1. Thallium has stable oxidation state is plus 1. Why? Due to inert pair effects. Due to inert pair effects. What is inert pair effects? The electronic configuration is Ns2 NP1. NS2 NP1. The NS electrons, this NS, 2 electron in NS orbital, 1 electron in P orbital. This 2 electrons do not participate in the bonding. This inertness of NS electron in bonding is known as inert pair effect. That's why the 2 electron does not involve in the bonding. Only this 1 electron only involve in the bonding. So the oxidation state is +1 stable oxidation state. Clear? Down the group, the 2 electron in NS orbital does not involve in the bonding. Only this 1 electron involved in the bonding. So the oxidation state is +1. The actual reason is down the group. In actual reason, the down the group, the number of proton increases. Boron atomic number 5, aluminium 13, gallium 31. So the number of atomic number increases. The s electron are close tightly bounded. So 2 electron in this NS orbital don't involve in the bonding. Clear? This 2 electron closely bounded with nucleus. Okay. So only involving in electron in P orbital. So the maximum oxidation state of boron family is +3, but down the group, the post-transition elements, the post-transition heavier elements. Post-transition, these 3 elements are post-transition elements, but very down the group, the thallium is the heavier elements. That's why the post-transition heavier elements has the stable oxidation state is +1. Down the group, the stability of N state down the group, stability of N state decreases. Down the group, stability of N state decreases while stability of N-2 state increases. We remind this one. Down the group, N state decreases, N-2 state increases due to inert pair effect. Then is N is called maximum oxidation state. Maximum oxidation state. That's denoted as N. In down the group, boron family, down the group, the last element is thallium. Last element is thallium. Thallium has 2 oxidation state. One is +3 oxidation state, another one +1 oxidation state. So the maximum oxidation state N decreases. N means maximum oxidation state of boron family is +3. So +3 oxidation state decreases, N-2 increases. N maximum oxidation state 3 - 2 is equal to +1. +1 oxidation state increases. Stability of N oxidation state decreases, N-2 oxidation state increases. So thallium has 2 oxidation state. One is +3, another one +1. The maximum oxidation state of boron family in +3 decreases in down the group. Thallium has more stable oxidation state is +1. Thallium has more stable oxidation state is +1. Then second, 14th group elements, the last post-transition heavier element is lead. Lead has 2 oxidation states. The maximum oxidation state is +4. The maximum oxidation state is +4. the stability of N minus 2 oxidation state increases. N is equal to 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. So plus 2 oxidation state of lead is more stable. In nitrogen family, bismuth. Bismuth has most stable oxidation state is, the outer shell of valence electron is 5. So for post transition heavier element has the oxidation state is plus 5 minus 2 is equal to plus 3. So bismuth has oxidation state is plus 3. Compare these two elements in oxidation, different oxidation state. Bismuth is plus 5, the bismuth in plus 3. So which one is more stable oxidation state? Bismuth. Plus 3 is more stable oxidation state due to inert pair effect. According to thermodynamics, in boron family has the electronic configuration is Ns2, Np1. For thallium chloride, say Ns orbital, say a p orbital. In thallium chloride, Ns2, Np1 electronic configuration, the s orbital has 2 electron, the p orbital has only 1 electron. This one electron responsible for bond formation. Only one electron responsible for this bonding with chlorine atom. So only this one unpaired electron bond formed with this chlorine atom. So it releases, in this case, it releases energy. In this case, it releases energy. In this case, it releases energy. Consider the example thallium chloride. This thallium consists 2 electron in s orbital, only 1 electron in p orbital. The bonding with this 3 chlorine bonding with this thallium. So we need 3 unpaired electron, but we have only 1 unpaired electron. This unpaired electron jumps from this s orbital to this p orbital. This electron jumps from this s orbital to here. Now we have 3 unpaired electron. This 3 unpaired electron bonding with 3 chlorine atom. See a thallium electronic configuration, 2 electron in s orbital, 1 electron in p orbital. For thallium chloride, we need 3 unpaired electrons. So the 1 electron from s orbital jumps to p orbital. In this case, this electron jumps from s orbital to p orbital to absorb some energy. So the thallium chloride, for thallium monochloride, it's a thallium trichloride. Thallium chloride release energy, so it has the value negative value. It absorb energy, it has the value positive value. So it absorb energy means it is less stable. Absorb energy means it is less stable. Already we know one thing, the delta G value negative is a spontaneous process. Delta G value positive is the non-spontaneous process. It is a non-spontaneous process. So the thallium trichloride has positive energy value. It is a less stable one. It is negative value is more stable. So according to thermodynamic principle, the thallium monochloride and thallium trichloride, which one is more stable? Thallium monochloride is more stable than thallium trichloride. The reason is thallium chloride, thallium bonding with chlorine when it releases energy. Thallium combined with 3 chloride ion, it absorb energy. So it is a less stable than this one. Thank you for watching.